Authorities say they are amazed that a 6-year-old boy was uninjured in a broadside accident west of Scottsbluff that occurred Wednesday afternoon that sent 2 adults to the hospital. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, more information has been released regarding a serious 2-vehicle accident that occurred just west of Scottsbluff yesterday afternoon. NSP Sergeant Chris Bear says 28-year-old Holly Heath was driving northbound on County Road 19 in her minivan and attempted to cross Highway 26. She was struck by a pickup driven by 59-year-old Kurt Fail of Morrill, who was traveling westbound on Highway 26. Both Heath and a 6-year-old boy were restrained in the minivan, but Heath suffered injuries and was listed in critical condition at Regional West. Fail was not wearing his seatbelt, and he too was taken to the hospital, but was listed as being in stable condition. Sergeant Bear says the boy was uninjured and was safely restrained in his child safety seat. Bear asked that anybody who may have witnessed this accident to contact him at Troop E headquarters at 632-1211. The Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office, National Parks Service officers, Metro Police, Scottsbluff Rural, and City of Scottsbluff Fire Departments, as well as Valley Ambulance, also provided support at the scene. Well, a Wednesday evening vehicle versus deer accident caused a portion of Highway 26 to close down last night. Around 5:45 p.m., Scottsbluff County deputies responded to a call regarding a vehicle on fire just east of Henry. Chief Deputy Troy Brown says a deer jumped in front of the Subaru Impreza, and the impact caused the vehicle to catch on fire. The driver, 25-year-old Megan Bochansky, was able to get out of the vehicle unharmed. But as the vehicle became fully engulfed in flames, highway traffic was diverted south through Henry towards Highway 92 as first responders worked on extinguishing the fire. Well, coming up after the break, last night's snow a lot tamer than what it could have been. How does the rest of the work week shape out? Bill Boyer's got your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Skies tonight are going to be partly to mostly cloudy early. Then we'll clear out later on tonight. Temperatures going to bottom down into the upper teens and low 20s here across the region. So it will be cool tonight. A mostly nice weekend. That's what we're going to call it. It's going to get a little windy Sunday. Next week looks cooler. And for right now, Thanksgiving looks okay-ish. We'll have to check in on that as we go over the next week. 47 yesterday, right about normal after a morning low of 31. That was well above normal. 1/100th of an inch of moisture through midnight. I think we picked up another 100th after then, but still not even half of what we should have for the month of November. But we still remain well above normal for the year. Temperatures right now, upper 20s and low 30s all across the region. It has been a cold, raw day out there. Thankfully, winds have been light, so we haven't had a lot of winds to worry about. But temperatures are in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees. Winds, again, very light, thankfully. in that less than 10 mile an hour range, most less than 5, so we don't have much to worry about in the wind chill department to speak of. Getting on the bus tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, and temperature's going to be right around 20 degrees as you head off to school, and then on the way home in the mid-40s, so it's going to be about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than today, but still pretty cool for this time of year. As we look at our futurecast tonight, we're going to bring in some snow showers, mainly across southern portions of the Nebraska Panhandle and southeastern Wyoming, just maybe slightly north of that I-80 corridor. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies elsewhere. Temperatures in the upper teens to near 20 degrees for lows. On to tomorrow then. Skies will be partly to mostly cloudy in the southern half of the Panhandle. They will clear out pretty quickly, though, as we go through the afternoon, and we're going to be left with a sunny day. Really a very nice day tomorrow here across all the region, and winds are not going to be too bad. And thankfully, we're going to be a bit warmer than where we were today, with high temperatures. Still chilly, though, only in the low to mid-40s across the area. As far as snowfall totals, very light, mainly in the southern Panhandle, and less than an inch from any of those snow showers that do fall here across the region. Forecast for tonight, partly cloudy, light and variable winds, and 19 chilly degrees for a low. Tomorrow we're going to turn sunny. It's not going to be quite as cold, but still chilly. Southwest winds at 5 to 10, about 45 for a high. Pick of the weekend is definitely Saturday, mid-50s, upper 50s on Sunday, but windy conditions to develop. And then we're going to see some snow showers Monday night, I think. Temperatures fall only into the 40s as for highs on Monday, near 40 Tuesday and Wednesday. And right now, Thanksgiving, okay. That's how we're going to describe it, with high temperatures possibly back as high as 50.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Where can you find gifts for everyone? TC and More has gifts for the holidays. The Christmas decor is up, and we're ready to help you make your holiday festive. From Santas to realistic flickering candles to give your home a warm glow. Next, check out our clothing and accessories for women, like stylish gloves and Myra bags. Finally, pamper yourself or a loved one with soaps and lotions. For the perfect gift, stop in and visit TC and More, downtown Scottsbluff. And we've extended our children's educational materials.
Welcome back. A former state senator, Gering City Council member, and community leader has passed away at the age of 83. Joyce Hillman Cordum died on Wednesday. She had spent 8 years in the Nebraska legislature, starting with her election to the District 48 seat back in 1990 and was re-elected in 1994, followed by nearly 8 years on the Gering City Council following election in 2004, but having to step down in 2012 after moving to Scottsbluff. A celebration of life will take place at Calvary Lutheran Church on December 14th. Well, the Alliance City Council on Tuesday evening approved a $40,000 LB 840 Economic Development Grant for Carter's home, hardware, and appliance. Under terms of the agreement, the funding would be in the form of a 5-year forgivable loan, with the company receiving credits of $2,000 per qualifying new employee per year, with a maximum credit of $10,000 per year. Greg and Lisa Carter purchased the former Shopko hometown building on Flack Avenue at the end of August for $300,000, moving their business formerly known as Roller Hardware from Box Butte Avenue and opening with a new name back on November 8th. And Nebraska is the first state agreeing to share driver's license records with the U.S. Census Bureau as the federal agency tries to comply with President Donald Trump's order to count the number of U.S. citizens. The Associated Press has learned that the Census Bureau and Rhonda Lamb, Nebraska's motor vehicles director, signed a memorandum of understanding to share the records earlier this month. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell catches up with seniors from the Bearcat football team as they prepare for their last game of their high school careers. He'll have more at the sports desk right after this.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Had plenty of signings coverage on the Monday edition. Today, back to the football grind with the Scottsbluff Bearcats. Now, we'll get a full game preview for the Bearcats matchup with Omaha Scott on Monday's edition early next week with some coaches and some players ahead of kickoff for Monday night's Class B title game. Today, a look back and also some early thoughts on Scott, as earlier this week I caught up with some of the key guys on this year's team. One guy that won't be out there playing, and disappointingly so, that's Jacob Krull. The senior running back broke a bone in a foot against Norris in round 2 of the postseason, and he is out the rest of the way. But he's determined to still find a difference-making role.
Well, my role right now is to keep a positive environment between everyone. What I'm going to do to contribute my part of the team this week is I'm going to watch as much film as I can, get the routes down. I'll be shouting it to the DBs on the sideline. But really, I'm just going to try to keep everyone uptight, ready to go, and get ready to get a win on Friday.
Krull finally got his shot to be the man in the backfield this year, and he made it count, that's for sure, going for over 1,500 yards rushing. A winning player and a winning kid, and the coaching staff has named Krull as a game captain for the championship game.
I was very happy when I heard that. I definitely thought that the last time I was going to step foot on a field was going to be the play that I broke my foot, but being able to go out there with my guys one last time is going to be pretty sweet.
In last week's 63-56 win at Omaha Roncalli, there were plenty of big-time plays and playmakers. Sebastian Harsh, of course, but also Josiah Diolas, who scored 3 touchdowns, including one on a blocked punt that really swung the momentum big time to the Cats' sideline.
You know, my guys come in and they work so hard during practice, so I just want to go out and give them my all, you know, and try to win every game, and that was it.
Back to the quarterbacks, it was quite the show as Harsh and Jack Dotzler combined for over 1,100 yards of total offense and 15 total touchdowns between the two.
It was a great show to watch, you know, but, you know, it's kind of hard to be our quarterback when he's the best quarterback in the state.
When it was all said and done, 119 total points, and it was a big-time show fans won't soon forget. Heck, the players will remember it forever. Here's two-way standout for the Cats, Jack Darnell.
Oh, it was one of the funnest games I've ever played in. Same with the last year Roncalli game. Those are one of the two most memorable games of my high school careers were with Roncalli. They were really good games.
Great teams always have plenty of those lunch pail types, the guys that show up, maybe fly under the radar, but always get the job done. That role on this team is personified by a kid like linebacker Luke Rohr, who just has a nose for the football. He'll be a key guy defensively against a big physical running game from Scott Catholic coming up in the title matchup.
I think we're going to have to be very disciplined on both sides of the ball. And we're going to have to read our keys, make sure we tackle well because these guys are good players.
Scottsbluff is hungry. They've got a chip on their shoulder, and they feel they have plenty of reasons why this year could be different than last.
Yeah, we feel a lot more comfortable. You know, there was a bunch of us that were able to play a lot of minutes there last year, so we all know what it feels like, and we're just going to go out there and do our best.
I think our team unity is a little bit better than last year. We all go out to eat, you know. We hang out a lot outside of practice and outside of the game, so we all like to hang out with each other.
To be the best and take home the trophy, the Cats know you got to beat the best. Scott, the defending champion, for a reason.
They're very physical on both sides of the ball. They're really sound. They're disciplined. They're really good at their plays, and they just have a winning culture there.
We'll have plenty more on this Scottsbluff versus Scott game on Monday's edition right back here at the TV Sports Desk. We'll hear from head coach Judd Hall, defensive coordinator Jake McClain, and a couple of the key guys on the field, Sebastian Harsh and Terrence Mokiak. Kickoff at 6:15 Mountain Time from Memorial Stadium. That'll do it for today. The latest right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan back to check the community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Christmas is in the air at Compliments for you and your home. Come in today to see all the Christmas decor you'll need to help brighten up your house, from tree decorations to carolers and Santas. We also have beautiful and original ladies' fashions for the holiday season, which appeal to women of all ages and sizes. And for the cold nights, bundle up in some coffee shop clothing. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, the Western Nebraska Regional Airport Authority Board has appointed and welcomed a new board member to fill the vacancy created by the passing of former board chair Don Overman back in September. Tim Gieshin was selected to fill the seat until the next election and says he has attended the board meetings for several years to become familiar with airport operations and is looking forward to being able to serve on the board.
It's one thing to get in the airplanes and fly over and do all that stuff that's exciting, but believe it or not, taking care of the runways and the mowing and the lights are important also. So I'm happy to be able to do my part to make sure that those facilities are well maintained and available for the public.
Gieshin is a pilot himself and flies a couple of different aircraft out of the airport and is also the Chief Financial Officer for 21st Century Equipment. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.